Hello everyone and welcome back to this amazing channel once again. So today I made Banga soup or Akwu or palm fruit soup because this has remained my family's favorite. If you are in Nigeria or from Nigeria, you must understand what I meant by this. Okay, so this is a special edition of this Banga soup. I will show you why. Let's make this together. First, you have to start by cooking or boiling the banga or the palm fruit. Okay, so when you buy the banga or the palm fruit from the market, you have to make sure you wash it thoroughly, like 2 times or 3 times. Then put it in your pot and let it cook for up to 1 to 2 hours, depending how soft you want it to be. So after that, you may choose to pound it if you have a mortar, but if you don't have a mortar and pestle, you can just do the same way I'm doing. Use your hand to squeeze it very well, because once your palm fruits are thoroughly and properly cooked, they will be easy for you to squeeze them. So you are squeezing this to take out or to get the oil from it. So as you squeeze, ensure you use warm water to help you extract enough oil or almost all the oil from the palm fruits. Okay, so once they are done squeezing, you have to sift this the oil thoroughly, because you don't want all the chaff and all the dates or any other debris from this palm oil that you have gotten to be part of the one you're going to use to cook. Okay, so after squeezing or extracting the oil, you have to rinse the palm fruits or the palm nuts. Yes, you have to rinse the palm nut and the chaff very well, so you take out or you get almost all the oil from it, just as you see me do in the video. So once you are done doing that, you have to also sift the oil or the water that you have collected again. Then after sifting the first time, you sift it the second time, because you want to have a very clean oil that is void of all the chaff and all the debris in it. So once that is done, you set this aside. Next, you have your dry fish, your stockfish, or any type of dry fish, any type of stockfish at all that you want to use. So you have to get them in a bowl and then pour enough hot water in it, add a little bit of salt, and then let it soak for 30 minutes or an hour depending. So while that is soaking, you go ahead and blend your traditional spices, ehuru or calabash nutmeg, the oda seed, and mkporoziza or ziza seeds. So after blending, you will keep that aside. Now the next thing to do is to wash your proteins, your meat, whatever meat you want to use. You can wash them, whether chicken, goat meat, or whatever. But basically in my home, we use the pomo or the cow skin, the cow stomach or the tripe, and the normal meat or the cow flesh. Okay, but you may choose also to add the cow intestine. Okay, all these will add taste to your soup. Some people also add the cow bone, that is a brisket bone, and also the fatty part of the cow. So anyone you want to use, you can just make sure you wash everything thoroughly. Even some persons usually remove this black part of the cow stomach, but I don't remove it. It's just to wash it and make sure that everything is clean and good enough for you to use it to cook. So after washing, I make sure I rinse it thoroughly, and then everything is ready for me to start cooking or preparing my banga soup or banga stew. Now transfer the meat that you have washed thoroughly into your pot, okay, and add just little water into the meat. Then after adding this little water into the meat, you're going to be adding some salt. Just add salt depending on the quantity of meat you are making. Add in some cooking thyme, and then add some mashed or blended pepper. After adding the pepper, you're going to add a little bit of the ground traditional spice that I showed you guys earlier. And now the special thing I told you guys here, the all-purpose seasoning, Mr. Chef all-purpose seasoning. Like, this will give your banga soup a top-notch taste and not missing words. Then you add in some onions, cover this and allow it to cook. Okay, let it cook till the meat is done. Okay, so once your meat is done, you're going to transfer the oil that you have extracted, or the palm fruit juice, or the oil that you have extracted from the palm fruit. Add it into the pot. Next, you add in the blended traditional spice, the ehuru or the calabash nutmeg, the oda seed and the ozoza seeds. Okay, you add it into the pot. Then you add in some salt. You understand? So the quantity of salt you're going to add depends on the quantity of stew you are making. Okay, you add in some salt, and then you add in my special seasoning cube, the Mr. Chef seasoning, beef seasoning. Okay, then after adding that, you're going to add the Mr. Chef mixed spice. Like mixed spice seasoning is another top-notch seasoning that is special for this banga soup. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm not mincing words. Okay, so go ahead and make sure you stir everything, let everything mix so well. Then you add in those dry fish and the stockfish that you have soaked earlier. Make sure you wash them thoroughly. As many times as possible and raise them very well. Then you add it into the pot. Add in enough chopped onions. Like banga soup needs enough chopped onions, guys. So you add in enough chopped onions. You're going to kind of stir everything, let everything mix in so well. Like aroma of this banga soup is exceptional, like it's out of this world. The next thing, you add in some mashed or some blended crayfish. Okay, cover the pot halfway and let the soup or the sauce or the stew boil for some time. After some time, you're going to dissolve castor seed, fermented castor seed, or ogiri obeyi. Just dissolve a little bit of it, then add it into the pot or into your stew or your sauce. This is going to give you that traditional yummilicious scrumptious taste. Like so mix everything, stir everything together. Add a little bit of your scent leaf to add like that scent leaf aroma into your stew. Then cover this also just halfway and let it boil till the liquid is kind of a little bit dry, like it has gone halfway and become thick. So once your stew thickens and you see the oil settles at the top, your stew is definitely almost ready. Now the last thing you add in some chopped scent leaves, okay, some fresh scent leaf and a little bit of fresh pepper, mashed pepper to top up the taste, and that's it. That's just it. Your banga stew, your ofa akwu is ready. No need of frying, no need of adding extra thing or extra anything into it. So you can serve your banga stew with rice. I don't know, some other persons can enjoy their banga stew with some swallow and all that. So it depends on your choice. But in my home, we enjoy our banga soup with our white rice, or you can even use it to make banga stew jollof. Yes, jollof banga stew rice and all that. So I serve some with my rice, and the rest I just had to put that in the container and then keep it in the fridge for whenever I want to use it. So I hope you love this my video, and if you love this video, please don't forget to share this video. Also, I would love you to try this recipe and let me know in the comment section how it turned out for you. See you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Let me enjoy my banga stew.